Happy weekend, y'all. Okay, so yes, yesterday was Friday. I was supposed to upload my video for the DIY project then, but life happened and I didn't, so I'm doing it today. Um, but I know on the monthly newsletter, if you subscribe to my blog, it says I believe that I was supposed to do a crib crib bib tutorial. Um, on how to sew your own bibs if you have a little baby or if you want to do it for a present. But in the Christmas spirit, I'm changing this, making an executive decision, and I'm going to do Christmas tags, Christmas name tags for your presents. So here are a few that I have done already. I'm going to show you before I show you how to do it. So here's one, and I did it in the shape of a star, and I cut my little hole up here, so that's where I'll put the ribbon through and attach it to the present. So this one is fabric on one side, and it's just gray and white striped. And then on the other side, it says tie, because that's who it's going to go to. And I'm just going to take the little ribbon, attach it to the thing, whatever present that I'm going to put this on, and it just creates a cute little name tag instead of writing on a present with Sharpie. You can put these and make it decorative, and it's nice. So here's another one I did. It looks like a luggage tag, the shape of a luggage tag. And then you just write their name on the back. And then here's a circle one I did. And it's the same gray and white striped fabric. And then you put their name on the back. So what you'll need are, if you don't have fabric shears, that's okay. You can just use regular scissors. But I'm going to use these because they cut the fabric a little bit better than my scissors, which are little kid scissors. So scissors, a hole punch, fabric. I've already cut a little swatch out that'll be big enough for what I'm going to do. And then adhesive cardstock. So this is what the adhesive cardstock looks like on the front. And this is the Earth Tone collection. And it's just adhesive on one side and cardstock on the other. You can get that at Hobby Lobby, or I'm assuming your local craft store will have it if you don't have a Hobby Lobby. But that was $8.99 at Hobby Lobby. And then for your fabric, instead of going to your fabric store and being like, I need 1/8 of a yard or 1/4 of a yard or whatever of fabric, generally every craft store should have a fabric bin that is scrap. So they'll bundle it up and they'll have a tag on it, and usually it'll tell you how much is there, and then it'll also tell you retail price, and then the regular price, and then the sales price. So you can get some really cheap, cute fabric that way, just for little projects like this. So some of the fabric I got is this one, which I held up earlier. That's the one I'm going to use for the tag. And then the one that's gray and white striped that I've already used, and then this other one. So all of these combined were less than $5 for all of these swatches of fabric out of the scrap bin at Hobby Lobby. So let's get started. So you're going to take a cardstock piece. I've already used some of this one, so it's smaller than what the actual piece will be when you take it out of the cardstock. But pick whatever color you want. This is like a brownish earth tone color. I'm going to use it with that mint green stripe. So pick whatever color you want, tear it out, and then on the back, this is the adhesive part that you're going to rip off, and then the adhesive's underneath and you're going to stick it like a sticker. So you can draw whatever you want on this. If you wanted to do a big letter, whatever their name starts with, say their name's Ashley and you want to do an A, and you could cut out an A and stick it on there. That would be cute. One side would be fabric and one side would be this in that color. But I'm just going to do a rectangle for today for the tutorial purposes. So I'm just going to use a ruler and make sure that I cut out a straight rectangle, so I'm not all cattywampus. So I'm just going to draw a line on the back of this. There's my line, and this part will be my tag. So I'm just going to cut with my scissors along that line. Perfect. So this is what one side of my tag is going to look like. Now I'm going to peel off my adhesive, and I'm going to stick this cardstock adhesive piece that I've cut out on the wrong side of the fabric. You don't want to stick it on the correct side of the fabric where the pattern is, because that's going to defeat the whole purpose of having the cute tag with cute fabric on one side and cardstock on the other. So I want the stripes going with my tag long ways, so I'm going to stick this on the wrong side of the fabric. I'm just going to press, make sure it's nice and stuck on the corners and everything. So on one side of my fabric, or one side of my piece rather, I have the correct side of the fabric, and then I have the adhesive piece that I stuck. So now I'm just going to use the cardstock as a template, and I'm going to cut out along its edges, cut all the excess fabric away. Perfect. Okay, so now on one side I have my fabric print, and on the other side I have my cardstock color. So the cardstock, this is the earth tone, like I said earlier, but they also have a bright colored collection. If you're doing stuff for kids, that would be a really cute addition to their little present. So now that I have this, I'm going to take my hole punch, and we're going to punch a hole wherever you're going to want to tie this to the present. That's where you're going to want to punch your hole. So we got our hole punched, and now I'm going to flip it over and write whoever's name this is going to belong to. Holy moly. My child just chunked his pacifier across the room. Okay. So, there we go. Have fabric one side, name tag the other side, and I'll just string some cute ribbon through here, attach it to the present, and there you go. You got a name tag for your Christmas gifts. So, I thought this was a really cute idea, especially for Christmas time, a cute way to personalize all your gifts, and you can make them gender neutral, gender specific, whatever you want. And that's all we have for today. So if you have any questions, comment, email me. If not, I want to see your name tags.